Level shift, also known as ducking in the sound engineering world. This is the ability to lower the volume to an acceptable minimum level so that you can speak over it as a performer before then toggling it back to the full volume where you want it to be for your act. So how do we set it up? Well, if you've got SOLOstudio Pro, simply go into the settings area in the top left-hand corner, and in the middle on the left you can see there is a feature called level shift. And what you're going to want to do is set your minimum volume. So you've got to test this with the tracks that you've got already inside your app, but I know that roughly I want the level shift to be about here. And then I'm going to assign a tag to that feature. So if I assign the tag, and I'm going to bring it over solo, and as you can see it gets assigned and I get the feedback, which means now whenever this tag is scanned, it will raise and lower depending on what state we're in. So we're going to go back and we're going to play a song which I know is quite loud, which is the Feeder Buck Rogers one. And so we're going to cue that. We're going to bring the tag over, and I'm going to have to shout a little bit. As I bring the tag over, you can see it slowly starts to fade to the minimum amount. Now I'm going to take the tag again, and as I scan it, the volume will come back up to its maximum, which is obviously where I want to be at as a performer. And the volume fades up, and I have to shout again. So I'm going to stop the track and explain how that's happening. So basically this is a master setting inside those settings, and like I say, it enables you with one tag to toggle two different volume levels. You can also do this manually using the volume symbol in the bottom left-hand corner of the app. So if you are fortunate enough to have somebody helping you, or a basic sound engineer who can tap that button for you at the right moments, then great. But let's give that a whirl. So I'm going to start Feeder Buck Rogers, and then just by pressing that volume key on the bottom left hand there, you can see it begins to fade down to its minimum volume, and by pressing it again, I can bring that volume straight back up. And that is level shift, a super useful feature, especially if you're doing lots of kind of routining, speaking over your music, or for rehearsals. Thanks very much.